And what is the current political climate in Zimbabwe that's breeding the crisis that we are witnessing in that country? Zimbabwe's Communist Party Commissar Ian Beddowes joins us now for this discussion. Ian, thank you so much for your time tonight. In his address, the president earlier today coming out to say that his administration has faced hurdles, and he says it's come under attack from divisive politics, sanctions, cyclones, droughts and COVID-19. Do you agree?
Look, by the way, good evening to you and to all the viewers. The big problem in Zimbabwe, the underlying problem, even more than human rights, is a question of production. So we have a ruling elite which is trying to hang on to power by violence, and they haven't a clue how to organize the economy. That's the basic thing, no production. That's why Zimbabweans are coming here. That is why teachers and nurses are getting the equivalent of 700 rand per month, while the leaders are driving big cars and living in palaces. That's the basis of all the problems. The basis is economic.
And when you look then at, the messages that he has been, of course, sending tonight, and even saying that, there's obviously an attack, and there's also some of those who are opposing him, politically, even saying that he's going to deal with those forces that are outside of Zimbabwe that are trying to destabilize the current Zimbabwe that he's trying to rebuild. Do you get a sense that Zimbabwe is on the mend here? Because from a lot of people, it doesn't look like that.
Well, who has destabilized the country is ZANU-PF and Mnangagwa. Who has divided the country is Mnangagwa and the class he represents, which we refer to as the looting class. They're not even capitalists in the normal sense of the word. A real capitalist exploits the labor power of the workers by starting an industry of which he will then make more money than the workers. He will take their surplus value but there will be production and the workers will get paid. The looters don't know that. Now we've got over 90% unemployment in Zimbabwe. Over 90% in the formal sector. So people are trying to sell tomatoes on the street. We have many people who have gone back to the rural areas because you're actually better off in many cases in the rural areas where you can grow your own food than in the cities. So we have a serious problem that people do not understand how to organize an economy. The Rhodesians, under sanctions, organized an internalized economy. And one of the problems that people don't understand with Southern Africa is that by the time it was ready for the freedom of Zimbabwe and South Africa, the big imperialists, the real imperialists, not the local racist white settlers, but the big imperialists wanted African governments which they could control. This is what we call neo-colonialism. So in Zimbabwe in 1991, they dismantled the independent economy and they adopted the Economic Structural Adjustment Program, ESA, a World Bank IMF program. And I'm sorry to say, because I support the liberation movement all my life and participated in it, but the new black leaders were the ones who sold us out to imperialists and foreign monopoly capital, and then started looting. Until we get to organization of the economy, until we get to a planned economy, linked to devolution of power, so that people in the local areas are playing a part in the plan, they know what they can do in their area, what they can't. Once we get that, which is part of the Zimbabwe Communist Party plan, we know how to get out of this problem. until we get that, we'll have mayhem forever. You can change the currency as many times as you like. If there's no production, money is worthless.